Hi everyone, this is Aaron for Zollotech. We're going to unbox the Droid Bionic today. The Bionic is the first dual-core 4G LTE device on Verizon. And I think that's why it took so long to come out. We don't really know for sure, but it's been a long time coming. It was kind of shown around the time of the Atrix on AT&T, and it has similar specs, but it's 4G, or Verizon 4G, which is much faster. So let's go ahead and open it up here. Now we'll look at the SIM card in a moment, but let's go ahead and open the packaging. Now the screen is a 4.3-inch screen, and the resolution is pretty nice. It is a 540 by 960 pixel resolution, so 540 across, 960 long. The phone itself has this nice, it's like a bronzish color almost, well a little bit darker than that. The metallic ring around the outside, that's pretty nice. This is the first time I've seen the phone as well. Let's go ahead and see what's in the box and we'll go from there. So here we have our plug. Let's go ahead and open this. This is very typical of Motorola nowadays, this plug with USB on the bottom. We have their USB cable, which is micro USB usually. And there it is, micro USB to USB. Let's see what else we've got in here. So in here we have a getting started guide, product safety and warranty, consumer information, important consumer information, and we have the battery and the back. So let me get the rest out of the way here. Now this battery is pretty big. I don't know that I've seen one this large before, and its capacity is roughly 10 to 11 hours. It's supposed to be a 1735 milliamp hour battery. 1735 milliamp hours, so it's a pretty big battery, and that's probably because of the 4G. 4G does seem to suck down battery pretty quickly. In here we have a 16 gig SD card, micro SD card. Let's go ahead and put this in here. We have a forward-facing camera as well, although I'm not sure of the resolution of that, and we have an 8 megapixel camera on the back. This is plastic, but it's got a rubber coating on it. This is for best audio quality, do not cover. So that's the speaker hole right there. Pull the little piece off of the M here. And we'll snap the back on. So here we go. So pretty big phone. You can see there's the speaker on the back. This is the microphone, camera, and that's a single flash in there. Autofocus. I must not have this down all the way. Yeah, I guess I do. There we go. So on the top we have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, sleep wake button, volume rocker, microphone on the bottom, and on this side micro USB and mini HDMI out. Let's go ahead and take the cover off here. Oh, and I forgot to put the SIM card in, so let's go ahead and do that before we turn it on. I took the wrapper off, so let's go ahead and open this up. Get our SIM card out here. And we'll pop the top back, or the back off of this. There we go. Oh, it must be under the battery. I missed where the SIM card slot was. Oh, here it is. It says this way, if you see the little icon there. So I guess we'll... Oh, okay. I see. So if we... It kind of looks like it goes under here. That's a little different. I'm going to get that micro SD out of the way so we can see that. That's a little tricky. I haven't seen one that's kind of that much of a pain. And I have pretty big hands, so this is going to make this very challenging. Never had this issue before. There we go. That's where the SIM card goes. Then the micro SD card is in here. And this will support up to 32 gigabytes. There we go. So that's all out of the way. Fairly difficult to do, but hopefully you don't have to change that too much. Snap this together. All right, let's go ahead and turn it on. Now it's a dual 1 gigahertz processor. It's got 1 gigabyte of RAM. It also has 16 gig storage, as you saw. That screen looks pretty nice. put it here so you can see it. Zoom in a little bit. There we are. We'll wait for that to boot up. And it's taking a moment. It also has all the other regular things such as GPS, a GPS. It also has a accelerometer and compass. So it's got all this normal things plus 4G and what looks to be a pretty nice screen. There we go. Just vibrated a second. I don't know if you heard that. And there we go. Welcome to Droid Bionic. Please wait. This may take a few minutes. I'll go ahead and set it up and we'll take a first look at this once this sets up. There we go. Please wait until your phone has been activated and restarted. So I'll do that. I'll set this up and we'll go right into the user interface after the setup. I've set up the Bionic. It's rebooted. I added my Gmail and Facebook account and it's been activated. As you can see, it says 3G at the top. I do have 4G in this area, but I'm in kind of an odd area. So as you can see, the background is nice. It looks like a printed circuit board. And we can swipe left to right and you can see it kind of arches as it goes in there. It kind of looks like you're kind of swoops in at a corner or with a corner. Let's go into the apps. Same effect here as I move from side to side. These are the default apps that came on it: ZoomoCast, social networking, VCast as usual. Let's go home. Let's go this little battery manager mode. Let's see, it says it's set to nighttime configuration. Now it's setting things up. Got this little drawer here with people's names in it. Let's go into the browser quick. We'll go to Zollotech. The keyboard is pretty nice. It's got a little bit of a delay for some reason, as you can see. And that's probably because things were just set up and maybe it's syncing in the background. Let me go. It is on Wi-Fi as well, so we're not using the 3G network right now. We're using Wi-Fi, which should be pretty fast. It's a 30x5 connection. So there's the browser. Come on. It's almost unloading. There we are. Pinch to zoom. It's a little choppy right now for some reason, and that usually happens when they're first set up. So I wouldn't really take that as it being a slow phone. I think it's doing a lot of background tasks when it's first set up anyway. I added Picasa also, so maybe it's got some images it's downloading. But I basically wanted to show you the first setup of the phone and just give you a general overview. This is a really neat effect when you shut it off. And also one more detail I noticed was this edge is beveled. I don't know if you can see it. Let's refocus here. This edge right here is beveled on the glass, so it's pretty neat. It's the glass itself. It's not just an effect or what's underneath it. So it's just a nice little detail that's been added by Motorola in designing this phone. So I think overall it's really nice. I'm going to go ahead and use it for a little while and then do a full review on it. If there's anything specifically that you've been looking for information-wise regarding this phone, please let me know and I'll try and answer those questions for you. Thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.